TheJbeans.net.
Cruise ships offer many different complimentary food options for passengers to enjoy. However, it's not always obvious which options are included in your fare. In this video, we'll provide an overview of all of the venues that were serving complimentary food aboard the Carnival Sunshine during our cruise in October 2022. Just a quick note that if you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. It really helps our channel. And consider subscribing so you get alerted when we add new videos. Please keep in mind that hours may vary due to itineraries, days at sea, and port days. Breakfast in the Lido Marketplace buffet on Deck 9 aft, towards the back of the ship, started with a continental breakfast between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. depending on the day. About 30 minutes later, the buffet switched to a full breakfast with eggs, pancakes, breakfast meats, breads, pastries, fruits, deli meats, and cheeses available. At the same time, more complimentary options were available at the back of the ship, behind the buffet. GG Asian Kitchen and Cucina del Capitano had made-to-order eggs and omelets, and the Havana Bar had Cuban-inspired pastries, croquettes, and other dishes. Pizzeria del Capitano, which was located on the port side or left side of the buffet, started serving their regular menu starting at 9 a.m. The venue stayed open until 4 a.m. Just a bit forward of the buffet on the port side of the ship, the Blue Iguana Cantina served made-to-order breakfast burritos, arepas, and huevos rancheros for about 2 to 3 hours, depending on the day. If you prefer waiter service for your morning meal, the Sunrise Dining Room on Deck 3 aft at the back of the ship was also available. On port days, breakfast was served from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m., and the same menu was offered each day. On days at sea, the dining room didn't open until 8:30 a.m., and a more extensive brunch menu was served until noon. Finally, if you just want a quick bite for breakfast, the Java Blue Cafe on Deck 5 midship had some self-serve complimentary pastries available during our cruise. The deli, which was located on the starboard side or right side of the buffet, opened around 11 a.m. and stayed open until 11 p.m. The venue served complimentary hot and cold sandwiches, fries, and sides. Sandwiches were made to order and could be customized during our cruise. At noon, even more complimentary eateries opened up. The Blue Iguana Cantina reopened to serve made-to-order tacos, burritos, and taco salads until mid-afternoon. A nearby salsa bar was available for adding fillings and salsas. It was also our go-to place to find sliced watermelon. On the opposite side of Deck 9 from the Blue Iguana Cantina, the very popular Guy's Burger Joint also opened at noon and offered fresh grilled burgers and fries until 6 p.m. A nearby condiment bar included a variety of toppings and sauces to further customize your burger. The Lido Marketplace buffet served lunch from about noon to mid-afternoon with a menu that changed daily. The buffet included a salad bar, a variety of hot and cold options, and a variety of desserts. Nearby, Pizzeria del Capitano remained open and continued serving a variety of fresh-made pizzas. At the back of the ship on Deck 9, Cucina del Capitano offered made-to-order pasta, breads, salad, and lasagna. GG Asian Kitchen served teppanyaki-style made-to-order lunch bowls. And the Havana Bar offered Cuban sandwiches and a variety of empanadas. Finally, although lunch was not served in the dining rooms during our cruise, complimentary afternoon tea was served on days at sea and featured some of the best desserts on the ship. Check the daily schedule under Hungry for More for the time and location. There are 2 complimentary main dining rooms on the Sunshine, and both of them serve the same menu for dinner. The Sunset Dining Room was used for fixed-time dining and was located on Deck 3 midship. Seating for early dining started at 6 p.m., and seating for late dining started at 8:15 p.m. The Sunrise Dining Room was used for flexible your-time dining and was located on Decks 3 and 4 aft at the back of the ship. Seatings were available from 5:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. The dinner menu changed each night and included a variety of soups, salads, appetizers, main entrees, a vegetarian dish, and desserts. A children's menu was also available, but it was the same menu each night. The Lido Marketplace Buffet served dinner from about 6 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. each night. The food available was typically a sampling of the main dining room menu plus additional offerings. And of course, Pizzeria Del Capitano was open with fresh-made pizzas. During our cruise, Pizzeria Del Capitano featured a Pizza Plus menu from 11:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. In addition to the usual items, Pizza Plus also featured lasagna, a chicken parmesan sandwich, and some desserts. And now a few more complimentary options. A small complimentary lunch buffet was available between the Ocean Plaza and Java Blue Cafe on Deck 5, only on Embarkation Day. The mini buffet was similar to the old-fashioned barbecue available on other Carnival ships and featured barbecued meats, sides, sauces, fruits and salads, and drinks. Swirls had self-serve machines with soft-serve ice cream and frozen yogurt that were available 24 hours a day. The machines were located forward of the buffet on both the port and starboard sides of Deck 9. Complimentary non-bottled water, lemonade, unsweetened iced tea, hot chocolate, and non-specialty coffee and tea were available in the main dining rooms and the buffet. Additionally, complimentary juices were available during breakfast hours. Finally, Carnival revamped their room service menu in early October 2022, eliminating all complimentary options except for a continental breakfast. During our cruise, the continental breakfast menu was not accessible by scanning the room service QR code in our room. However, orders could be placed by calling room service on the stateroom phone. The available items included fruit, cereals, baked goods, and beverages like coffee, tea, milk, and juices.